Then everybody that was in that group, yes, great job, congratulations on your first green star, great job, congratulations. Today. Congratulations, girls. Great job. Worry about your ability to do your kata, and you smashed all of that. Once you get that you put some effort into it, you're on this good. The kata was great. Everything was fine. I was touching you every day. And then you forgot your mouth cut. Understand? Will be at the next grading. today, everything you need to do fast, except for remember your equipment. Understand? Really proud of you. Everybody misses the grading. Remember, I just found everybody misses the grading before they do their green belt. So it just means that you're going to this is the end of an era. This is the last time we see some weirdo colour in there. Yes? This will be the last orange belt we ever see. Normally, we'll be here. You guys are here. That's okay. And first sign of strength. Yes? That's what green belt represents. A large body, sparring start, 8 rounds. That's lots and lots of rounds. Having to do exercise at a reasonable level. First time you're outside of Kyoko Kappa, another thing that's hard. We just keep taking you out of your comfort zone, don't we? Making sure that you're able to do it within a stressful situation. So I'm really proud to see the brand new green belts all coming through. So congratulations to all of you on your green belt. That's a really hard thing to get, especially in this club. Okay? Congratulations. Both of you got up there and showed you all this one. You guys are doing their level, they work at a higher level. That was obvious. Nothing beautiful thing to do. Every time we get new people up, we're going to see them at a higher level than they were. Congratulations on doing that easily. That's a rough family to be a part of. Good bobble, good bobble.
نص روش هذا نص روش.
Make sure we can do that well. Okay? Both of you guys did really well the second time. Yes? You were probably the best the first time round. I'll give you that. Yeah? So congratulations on that. Next time, full effort all the time. Yes? All the effort all the time. So like I mean, just about being knocked out. Calm yourself. Center yourself. And you smash that. That's the thing you need to take you to. In fact, if you've got anything wrong with you, you didn't do the best beginning of the cover. Just the fact that you gathered yourself fast and went forward from there. That is a beautiful thing. And then the next thing that we've got to focus on, when you're sparring, you need to manage your energy level. Yes, it's a long day. Sometimes you're going to have to deal with more than one problem. So you've got to have the energy to deal with all of it. So that's the next lesson you're going to think about. Yeah? When you had energy, you were amazing. But then you mismanage that energy level. That's the other thing to take from today. So I'm super proud of you because you gathered yourself up in all terms and you showed toughness at the end. Yep. So center was the first achievement and then toughness. But you didn't have to show the toughness. You could have just made it easier on yourself. Understand? Well, congratulations on your first. You get to this business end over here. Just a step to see if you can go the next step. It's only a half step in itself. You just got to get out there, low pressure, slow stress, slow round. Even though you're doing hard rounds, you do it rather than hard rounds. You're only doing 5 rounds, that's all you need to do. But you still have to attack it. You still have to have energy at it. You still have to have the number one ingredient. So today, you make yourself down, yes, not enough there. So this is a grading, this is an assessment. You get to see that your full control is in a grading okay? So we're going to leave you without the assessment today. That's easy. Just come back and I'll back to it. You're great at what you do. You just need to have effort. It's the hardest lesson. You've got a great temper. I'm proud of you. You guys. Let's start off cold. That's not absolutely all the way. Second cue today, that's what we're going after. We've got 2 white stripes, we're going for the first bit of black. You understand? So this is a black grading, isn't it? You've never ever graded for anything that's black before. But it was, I bet it was always the thing that you came here looking to do, wasn't it? Yeah. You're coming here to have black put on your belt. You don't take that lightly. It's hard, isn't it? Yes? It asks so much out of the young man. So much out of you. Yes, high pressure, technical ability, and then hard at the end. Yeah? It's hard on the floor, isn't it, when people are punching you? Yeah? Anybody can put up with that at your age. How old are you, yourself? stuff. Yeah. Assessment for you is probably a good indication, a good thing for you as well. Because you're still thinking about things too much. You just need to polish those things and move on to that next step. So, do some things with absolute grace and other things that see. Does that make sense? We need to get to a point where you're not having to think about it so that it just flows out of you. And it's that, but it is some of the things you do. It's beautiful, but it's only the business end, the new stuff. I can see you have to think. Today, easy for you. White tip, no problem. I want you You understand that? Big weight, don't you? You used to be able to just come in here, do 2 rounds of sparring, done. Now, preparation, hard. It's going to hurt every time. It's a lot. It's a lot for us. You guys, you send a lot of energy forward, so it comes back. Understand? Yeah? So what I like is that you just I can see that you're hurt. I can see that there's times that you don't want to be right here, right now. Anywhere else in the world, right here, right now would be better. But you're not. You are here. And you did stay with it. You did push forward. When I asked for something of you, you just tried to do it. Tried to go forward. A brave way. No one's going to hurt. It's not just going to hurt you. It's just the cardiovascular stress that's on you, isn't it? Like your lungs are screaming it. Your brain's going, don't go forward. Don't do that again. It hurts. It hurts my heart. It's hot. Step forward in. Over. Don't cut yourself down on it. That is a commodity. That is an ability that few people have. It's a beautiful thing to see two like a girl with that level of strength. There's some beautiful young feminine girls, but you have an inner strength and an ability to overcome obstacles the rivals most. Okay? Remember that. Take that from today. Okay? It's okay, bro. Step forward for your next tip. Yeah? Super important. Take from today how hard this was. The next one's harder, so we need to be prepared. As much as you prepare for this one and more. First cue, last cue. This is it. Next one's a big one. Congratulations, guys. just want to take a quick minute just to thank all the senpai, the sensei of course, but everybody that helped spar on the floor, the heads, people that, you know, pretty great that came at their time today, these guys, of course the senpai who sparred, Pharrell, Danielle, amazing, you guys so much of you felt like great, I'm sure. Bar and fighting every time. Just know that every grading that we've done has been harder. Yes? You guys are still passing the grading, you're meeting the bar. So your karate is getting better and the standard is getting even better. So, of course, the hard work, sensei, and of course the assistant instructors, Marvin, Ivan, Johnny Young, Nick. Thank you for your presence and your discipline. You bring a lot to this club. Just a quick shout out to Marvin and Ivan. They travelled to Queensland to basically represent you guys as the top level students that you've produced over the years. And had to come to Queensland, put themselves on a floor that was going to be difficult. Put themselves up against people who are good fighters, who are ready to use that platform. They were new to the platform. They hadn't been there before. They weren't sure of what it was like. Imagine being first time on a floor, but you're a second dan. You're doing a second dan grading. But I was proud of how well they prepared, what they brought to the space, the showing they gave of both of themselves was second to none, and it was a great representation of this club and Sydney in it and Fairfield and what it produces and the work of these men. So I think you should take your time, all of you guys should congratulate them because they really did it hard. 20 rounds was what was required of them, plus their beautiful kata, plus a written test, which wasn't their favourite thing because they all passed. So I just wanted to have it wasn't lost on me. I've seen many a second down, and that was the good position. So congratulations.
All the parents, without first of all, thank you for the parents for bringing us this lovely it's okay to be helped back. You've got your mouth large above the left, sorry, you're cold, put your grading floor, you got fish around back, you won't catch fish. So it's simple, you have your room. So guys, you always arrive at the grading, and if you don't put 100% effort, you're tired, you've got an injury, it's a couple of points, but up to the panel, not up to sensei. There's 4 people that gave you low marks. I'm trying to give you one lifeline, but it doesn't help when you've got 3, 4 people who gave you low marks. That's why we have a panel. Sorry, you're just going to train harder. Now, since they said you're going to hold you back, you tend to come once a month or once. No, you're going to train more. A lot of people here, we didn't put them through a grading for that reason. We think you need to train harder or train more. Some of us take longer to train. It's okay, you know. Just train. And it's also your duty as a brown belt, as a senpai kai, come in, you help with the white belts. Don't just walk around, think it's pain. Brown belts up to first dance, black belts. Senpai kai, you know what senpai kai means? You've got to help out. You've got to help out with the juniors. Your attitude, you could be Bruce Lee, it doesn't matter. attitude is what matters. When you go to work, it's your attitude. How are you? Just remind everyone, brown belts, green belts and above. Sensei doing a seminar tomorrow. Get familiar with Sensei the way he teaches. Great value, $20 on my shop. And it goes towards his flight. So any green belts and above. Green belts and above owners. Sensei's running a seminar in 5 days at the Super Cheap. $20 each. A part of that. Unless you're a senior, you go to buy one. Right. Thank you very much. Congratulations to everyone that turned up. Thank you very much for that. Okay, hey! Come on, hey!
Sensei カートに、right? ありがとうございます。先輩カートに、right? ありがとうございます。大違いに、right? ありがとうございます。
So we're here again, another amazing event that Fairfield Dojo has put on. Everybody performed in as hard as they can. You know, some of us, have smashed it out of the park. Other people have learned some lessons. But again, it's been a great, amazing situation for everybody. I was really proud of the guys at the end that sparred. The girls at the end pushing themselves all the way. That's a hard requirement, 13, 14 rounds. So I'm really proud of them. And the bravery that was on the floor is just obvious. So I'm just really grateful for everybody for accepting myself as being their new mentor and being the guy that's pushing them. And I'm sure we're just going to get better and better as we go along. So the standard has been growing. That's always been our goal. And I'm sure we've still got a way to go, but it's just getting better and better and better every time I turn up. So I'm so proud of everybody that's here and all the parents and all the community that Fairfield Dojo brings with it is second to none. So thanks for all the support to everybody. I love being here. Look forward to this every time. So congratulations to all of you guys.
Who's the player pay your attention? Pay your attention more.
Of who? My attention? No, I think everybody gets the attention. I don't think anybody individually, needs more attention or deserves any more. I just think, everyone's achievement is at their level, their next step. Every grading you ever do is the biggest grading you've ever done. That's just a fact. It's, the next one's like, oh, this is the biggest grading I've ever done. So for everybody, really, it is what it is. It's the same thing that you're stepping forward. It feels like the biggest thing you've ever done. It feels the most scariest. It feels the most prepared you need to be. So, from everyone's point of view, I think it's just an amazing sort of outcome, really. And I think it's bravery, regardless whether you're doing a white belt going to yellow belt, or a person going for black belt. It still takes a lot of bravery to step forward and get it done. And I just love to watch these people mature and get better and better. So I'm looking forward to see what the future is.
Tell me in the brief about yourself.
That's the worst topic, about myself. I've been training for 37 years. I've had a fight career. I've lived in Thailand. I've I've seen a lot of good karate and a lot of bad karate, and I've seen the evolution of karate as well, away from self-defense into a sport. That's not the direction that we're interested in. We're trying to maintain, a self-defense aspect to what we do, and that's been my goal. That's been my focus. My focus is to try and maintain a level of reality within karate. So yeah, I'm fairly passionate about that, and I know that the focus is that for the instructors in this dojo. Personally, that's my goal now. I'm not really concerned about myself, or I don't have major goals personally, because I've achieved enough and I've had a fight career. I've had wins, I've had losses in my career. So now I'm really much more interested in about what we can achieve with the youth and with the new people that are coming through in the system, and just showing them the way.
Hi, my name's Sensei Rene. I'm from the Sensei from Fairfield Dojo, and I'm just so lucky to have all these lovely kids, as I said earlier. The parents bring them to me, and it's about making people believe in themselves, being a manager to these students, also making them have belief in themselves. And these great kids were of Fairfield, Liverpool. It's a great community. It's alive with lots of quality students. It's like you can see that they're all athletes. They all want to be. They're all hungry to get in life. They want to be ambitious. They want to be, and it's very, very important to be a leader and a captain of these guys, and to make them have the faith and belief and fill in the gap what they don't teach at school. We're here to make them believe and manage these people and be a manager.
Actually, tonight you give the players a different type of the belt. This is happening every month, every 6 months?
No. Our gradings is achievement. It's done 3 times a year. Some people, we do hold them back. The ones we actually think they've achieved, we'll put them through. And 99% of the people today passed, and they've actually got through, which is great achievement for us.
Hello, we're here doing our, we just finished our grading with Fairfield, National Goju Karate Fairfield, and we had a very good turnout, and lots of people worked very hard. The sparring at the end was incredibly difficult. Lots of people had a big challenge to get through, and they got through it very well. We have some very good instructors. We have Ivan here, who's excellent senpai, and he's been instructing our students very well. The main reason they all pass is because of his great teaching. We also have a lot of other instructors as well that have helped. We've got Marvin and Nick, and of course Renee, our sensei, and of course we've had Jamie Duggan. He's come from Queensland. He's our Shihan. He's the head of the organisation, so he flew all the way down from Queensland to grade it today for us. And of course we have 4 people on the panel to grade, and they're all very high-level black belts.
We've had our grading here tonight. It's been fantastic. We've had students go from lower range to higher range, and they've all improved dramatically. Proud of them all. Proud of our seniors, our little juniors. It's been fantastic.
So the event that happened today, we call it grading. The grading is when we test your ability to go to the next level, starting as a white belt all the way to getting your black belt. It's the ability to show believe in yourself, that confidence that you have, and to unleash your true potential. Starting from a white belt, someone that's not confident about himself, doesn't know how to throw a punch, block, nothing. Starting from nothing to being somebody. From a white belt, not knowing what to do, lost, nothing to do in life. You start here with confidence. We give you confidence about yourself. That's why I got here today. I came here back in 2017. I had no self-confidence. I wasn't confident. I used to get bullied all the time. I used to be in fights. As soon as I stepped foot into karate, I knew a lot about respect, confidence, and self-defense. And I believe this really helps all the students here, whether you're 5 years old, whether you're 50 years old. It helps you know more about yourself and what you can actually achieve.
Hi, my name is Pharrell. I'm 16 years old and I've been doing karate for 8 years now. Talking about karate has helped me a lot and showed me a lot about myself. Karate helped me show me discipline, self-defense, and push me harder. I really like it. I've been doing it since I was a little girl. A lot of people held me against doing it. They thought I wouldn't be good enough, but here I'm standing here today. I think I really am proud of myself for how much I've come through and how much discipline I went through. Karate has helped me a lot with self-identification and other stuff. It helped me get more confident, helped me find better friends. I've gotten to know people here in the dojo, especially Sensei Renee, Ivan, Marvin. They really pushed me, worked hard, even Nick. All of the people here in the dojo has helped me. We've been a good team, strong team all together. They pushed me hard and made me who I'm now today.
guys, my name is Senpai Ivan. We're here at National Goju Karate. Today we finished our grading. We had about 35 people grading led by Shihan Jamie Duggan. We let everyone out on the floor. We gave everyone their 15 rounds of sparring, and it was an event. It was great to see the family members here and great to see everybody show up for each other. And it was just an event that meant to be had.
Tell me about the procedure when you give the belt to the
So what we do when we give the belts out is Shihan Duggan talks about the students' progress. We talk about from the moment they stepped into their dojo. We've had many students who have lacked confidence, lacked the ability to show up for themselves, and what Shihan Duggan and myself do is give everyone the opportunity to feel confident about themselves through this grading where we push past limits. It's not just a test of your karate, it's a test of your ability to progress as a human being in your life.
Tell me something about the girls, the effort of the girls.
The girls' effort today was shown and everybody could see it. They came in to the dojo not being confident about themselves at all. They came in coming without providing anything for themselves. And they came to this dojo to prove themselves a point that being a woman in this generation does not stop them. They've proved past their boundaries and they've proven to all of us how far they can really achieve in life. So we're very proud of the girls.
David, tell me about the other job as a lawyer.
Yes, I'm a full-time law student and a part-time lawyer, paralegal, assisting lawyers in corporate law.
So Ivan is a unique guy. It's obvious when you meet him. He's special. He's got a charisma about him. He's sharp. He's got an intelligence that people naturally see, and they want to be a part of that. He's got a work ethic second to none, and he's also got a load of talent. So when you mix talent and work ethic together, you get great results. When I first met him, he was really easy. We just sort of magnetized to each other. I was really grateful to have met him. I'm glad that he's part of my life, and I think he'll help push this dojo into the next level and into the future. And really, whatever he puts his mind to, he'll achieve.
Ivan's a gentleman. He's a true sportsman. Athletic, smart, educated, respectful. Not many people around like him. There is one more in this dojo, but he's a unique person, beautiful person.
Ivan is a very humble guy. He started here as a young age, 7 years old, all the way to 20 years old now. He's been in the game for a very long time, and you can see it, the way he's transitioning that into the younger generation. Everyone looks up to him. He's doing very good with his law, with his work, life, karate. The ability to manage all that stuff and still make it to karate is unbelievable.
Ivan is a second dan black belt. He recently went to Queensland for his grading and passed with flying colours. He did the club very proud. It was a very, very tough grading, and he went 20 rounds of fighting. It was just one of the aspects of the grading. There's people that have been fighting for 30 plus years, and it was a very, very tough rounds. Both him and Marvin have gained second dan, which is very, very good rank for their age. And it's going to be a great future for both of them. And Ivan has done incredibly well to get to this rank, and he's passing on all his knowledge that he's learnt in Queensland down to here.